Let's update this story. And it's one that we covered on Argentina's players singing a racist song while on their team bus after winning the Copa America. What you saw was an Instagram live taken by a member of the team, Enzo Fernandez. And not only is he a player on the Argentina national team, he is also a member of English Premier League side Chelsea FC. The lyrics that these men sang, in case you missed it, go as follows. Listen, spread the word, they play in France, but they are all from Angola. They're going to run well. They like to sleep with trans people. Their mum is Nigerian. Their dad is Cameroonian. But on the passport, it says French. Fernandez has seen the backlash and issued a Dan Gilbert-style Comic Sans apology statement. I want to apologize sincerely for a video posted on my Instagram channel during the national team celebrations, he wrote. The song includes highly offensive language, and there's absolutely no excuse for these words. I stand against discrimination in all forms and apologize for getting caught up in the euphoria of our Copa America celebrations. That video, that moment, those words do not reflect my beliefs or my character. I am truly sorry. Okay, let's break this down. Where I think Fernandez misses the mark is that he gave himself an out by basically stating, as this Twitter user wrote, I apologize for being racist, but I was having too much fun. That is exactly how I read it as well. Stamp of approval to you. Now, here's where it gets very interesting, because there was chatter of, how would he be welcome back if he was to Chelsea? Because they have many black French footballers on their team. One of them spoke up, Wesley Fofana, a teammate of Enzo Fernandez's. He would tweet above the Fernandez video on Twitter, football in 2024, uninhibited racism. Additionally, as we would continue on, not just with Fofana, but also others, they would unfollow him on social media, clearly making a statement. And it is one that resonates with a lot of people in the year 2024. An unfollow is the ultimate sign of disrespect. His club would then release a statement of their own, which reads, Chelsea Football Club finds all forms of discriminatory behavior completely unacceptable. We are proud to be a diverse, inclusive club where people from all cultures, communities, and identities feel welcome. We acknowledge and appreciate our players' public apology and will use this as an opportunity to educate. The club has instigated an internal disciplinary procedure. That's when Darren Lewis would put out a very thoughtful tweet that I want to read to all of you. So Chelsea's Enzo Fernandez has apologized for his part in singing a song with his Argentina teammates. So racist, his black clubmates have unfollowed and condemned him publicly. The trouble with his apology is that it's hard to be against discrimination in all forms when you're captured among the people doing the discriminating. It's a great point. Also, that video, those words, which everyone singing appeared to know word for word, and your black clubmates' unprecedented reaction would appear to suggest, it does reflect your beliefs and your character. That's another thing that I realized was this song, according to the reports, came out in the year 2022 when Argentina defeated France to win the World Cup in Qatar, and they sang this song. So this, I mean, let's just go over how someone reflects and understands, comprehends, and belts out a song. They memorize it. Redefinition, I know every word. It's through memory. So this shows that they sing it a lot, because you're not going to learn a song the first time you do it or the second time you do it, and potentially even practiced it. I mean, I'll save my thoughts for after. Meanwhile, the French Football Federation would release the following statement. The president of the FFF condemns in the strongest terms the unacceptable, racist, and discriminatory remarks which were made against players of the French team in the form of a chant sung by the players and supporters of the Argentinian team after their victory in the Copa America, which was shared in a video on social media. The president of the French Football Federation decided to directly appeal to his Argentinian counterpart and FIFA and to file a legal complaint for racially offensive and discriminatory remarks. And this is where we introduce this guy, Julio Garo, Argentina's undersecretary of sport. Per CNN, he said on Argentine radio that the national team's captain, the country's hero, a god, Lionel Messi, and Argentinian Football Association Pres Claudio Tapia should apologize, said this publicly. Tapia, as of this taping, has not done so. Neither has Messi. And that's where we introduce this guy. If you have no clue who that is, it's the president of Argentina, a libertarian who Elon Musk loves. His name is Javier Milei. That was him on the campaign trail doing his thing, to give you a sense of who he is. Also, let me be clear. If we were to go over the man he is, the policies he holds, we would be here for days. But here's a very quick snippet of who this guy is.
He pledged to abolish most state institutions, including the ministries of health, education, science, technology, transportation, public works, culture, and most other government ministries. He wants to completely privatize all social services and sell them off to for-profit corporations, including he wants to get rid of Social Security for elderly people who are retired. He wants to get rid of public healthcare and education, and everything will be run on a for-profit basis by corporations. In the same vein, Milei has pledged to break off diplomatic relations with China and also with Argentina's neighbor Brazil, and both of those countries happen to be the largest trading partners of Argentina, responsible for 35% of the country's trade.
Argentine presidential candidate Javier Milei clarifies on Instagram post that he did not f his own sister. He also said that his sister, Karina Milei, would become the first lady of Argentina. Argentina just elected a new president who says he met his first dog while he was a gladiator in Rome 2,000 years ago, and that he now communicates with his 5 clone dogs through a mystic. Oh, and he also wants to legalize the organ trade, amongst lots of perfectly sane ideas. He has been asked if he would make a market for babies, because he draws a lot of inspiration from Rothbard, who did say that there should be an efficient market, like a free market for babies. He says he can speak to the dead. He wants to legalize the sale of children and human organs, abolish public health care, education, and transportation, abandon monetary sovereignty, and adopt the U.S. dollar. He says his dead dog Kona speaks to him from the afterlife and advises him on economic policy. Argentina was invited to join BRICS, but far-right President-elect Javier Milei has pledged to withdraw. The extremists boasted, our geopolitical alignment is with the U.S. and Israel. We are not going to align with communists. That's the other part. He hates the deep, of course, ANCAPs, very deep hatred for any kind of demonstration of communism, which includes, but is not limited to, public health care.
Shout out to Ben Norton of Geopolitical Economy Report and Hassan Piker, formerly of TYT. Again, just a snippet. So Milei saw the chatter around the national team, mainly with the man we just talked about, Julio Garo. And he decided to make a move on his own roster. The president's office said in a statement on Musk's Twitter, "The office of the president reports that no government can tell what to comment, what to think, or what to do to the Argentine national team, world champion and two-time American champion, or to any other citizen. For this reason, Julio Garo ceases to be Undersecretary of Sports of the nation." Because he stood, let's just be very clear about this, he stood in opposition to a racist and homophobic chant, even if it is members of your country's own national team. That means that you are no longer employed. That's what it means. Javier Milei saw this as an attack and also easily a political football, pardon the pun, to score points and get the easiest of easy wins. Oh, don't worry, Enzo, I got your back. This feels Trumpian because it is. It is a way for those who may be seeking positions to bend the knee immediately, to not have any morals, lose scruples, and say, yeah, I endorse this. Even though tons of footballers have gone against Enzo. Argentina's past history is being brought up in comments on even our videos. People are educating themselves on it. That's what Enzo Fernandez has done. That's what the Argentina national team have done. And that's what many who have remained silent have done as well. Garo would then write a statement of his own. "I want to thank the president, Javier Milei, for the trust in letting me be part of his work team." And then he mentions a few other people, mazel tov to them. "I am very sorry if my comment offended anyone. That was never my intention. And that is why I made resignation available, although I will always be on the other side of discrimination in all its forms." So he is making very clear where he stands and where the Milei administration stands on this. Thanks to all the staff of the Undersecretariat and others for sharing their dreams together. I send my wishes for success to the government on this path of transformation and to all the Olympic and Paralympic athletes who will represent us as athletes before the world in Paris 2024. And yet, to make matters worse, via VN Express, Milei and his vice president, Victoria Villarreal, both said that Enzo Fernandez did nothing wrong and he was just speaking the truth.